Welcome back to Monday Minutes. I'm your host, Trent, and today we've got an interesting episode filled with the latest cyber news and some rather odd stories you won't want to miss. So let's dive right in. First up, we have some major news coming out of the White House. Just before letting the door close on his way out, President Joe Biden issued an executive order aimed at strengthening U.S. cybersecurity defenses. This order sets high standards for government contractors. It requires them to meet minimum cybersecurity standards, imagine that, and submit proof of compliance. That's awesome stuff. But that's not all. It also authorizes sanctions against international cyber criminals and addresses emerging threats from quantum computing, which we're going to hear a lot about in 2025. This move is part of a broader effort to protect our critical infrastructure and sensitive data from cyber attacks. Next, we have a massive data leak in China, and it's literally one of the largest that has ever been recorded. This leak exposed 1.5 billion records, which includes names, full names, and government ID numbers, mostly of Chinese nationals. It really highlights the growing concerns over data security and the urgent need for robust cybersecurity measures to protect personal information. All right. Now let's switch gears to some interesting but odd stories that I promised that have been making the headlines more recently. First, we have the phenomenon of TikTok refugees. These refugees are flocking to an app called Rednote. With TikTok facing a potential ban in the US, some users are ironically moving to Rednote, this Chinese app, which actually promotes communist values and censors sensitive topics. Right? So this unexpected migration has certainly raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about digital freedom and censorship. And finally, be aware of fake MetaMask Android apps. Cyber criminals have been exploiting these malicious apps to steal login details from unsuspecting users. These fake apps mimic the legitimate MetaMask app, but are designed specifically to steal sensitive information. This is another stark reminder of the ongoing threat of phishing attacks and the importance of downloading apps from official sources. And that's a wrap for today's episode of Monday Minutes. I'm your host, Trent, and I hope you found this information as fascinating as I did. Right? Check out the show notes for links to go deeper into today's stories. Subscribe if you liked the show, leave feedback in the comments, and stay tuned for more updates and stories next Monday. Until then, stay safe and stay informed.